There are places in America where your retirement savings actually means something, where your Social Security check covers more than just existing. While most people are calculating how many decades they need to work before they can afford to stop, a hidden reality exists in towns that never made it onto travel blogs or retirement magazines. Small cities with functioning communities, real amenities, and costs so low they feel like pricing errors from another decade. We are talking about places where median rent sits under $700, where dinner costs less than a movie ticket used to, and where your biggest financial worry becomes whether to splurge on the premium cable package. But here is what the retirement planners never mention. Affordable comes with compromises. Sometimes it means fewer dining options. Sometimes it means whether that tests your resolve. And sometimes it means living somewhere so quiet that your main entertainment becomes watching your neighbors and wondering what their story is. Today we are exploring 12 American towns where retiring on $1,000 monthly is not just possible but genuinely comfortable, ranked by how surprisingly livable they actually are. One town offers lakefront living that somehow stayed off the tourist radar. Another boasts more outdoor activities than cities 10 times its size. And there is one where the biggest local controversy involves a debate over the best barbecue joint. Think cheap retirement means sacrificing quality of life. Think small towns equal isolation and boredom. By the end of this, you will either be researching moving trucks or feeling grateful you discovered these places exist before you actually need them. Like this video if you are tired of retirement calculators that assume you need $500,000 saved. Subscribe because someday you might want to escape to a place where your pension actually provides dignity instead of just survival. Number 12 brings us to Cookeville, Tennessee, where your biggest decision becomes choosing between the 3 different lakes within driving distance. This is college town energy without college town prices, thanks to Tennessee Tech University bringing just enough culture and activity to keep things interesting. Your budget breakdown looks remarkably reasonable here. Rent for a solid 1-bedroom apartment runs $500 to $700 monthly. 2-bedroom places go for $600 to $850. Groceries cost around $230 monthly if you shop smart. Utilities average $120. Healthcare access is excellent with Cookeville Regional Medical Center providing comprehensive services. Entertainment options include parks, hiking trails, lake activities, and university events, most free or very affordable. Your total monthly expenses easily stay under $1,000 while leaving room for occasional splurges. The crime rate stays low to moderate, with most issues being minor property crimes. Cost of living runs 18% below national averages. What sets Cookeville apart is its location advantage. You are within 2 hours of Nashville, Knoxville, or Chattanooga when you need big city amenities, but you live somewhere your money actually works. One retiree mentioned online that they expected to miss city conveniences but discovered they mostly missed not being broke. The university brings speakers, theater productions, and sporting events. 3 different lakes offer fishing, boating, and swimming. Downtown has actual restaurants beyond fast food chains. You get small town affordability with enough happening that boredom never becomes an issue. But let's address reality. Tennessee weather can be moody. Summer humidity makes you question why humans settled in the South. Winter brings occasional ice storms that shut everything down because nobody knows how to drive on ice. The town essentially revolves around the university schedule, so summer gets quieter when students leave. Picture this scenario. You wake up in a place you can't afford. Coffee costs $2 downtown. You spend the morning hiking, afternoon reading by the lake, evening at a free concert. Your rent is $600. Your stress about money has virtually disappeared. Sometimes the best retirement locations are the ones nobody talks about. Would you consider retiring somewhere that balances affordability with actual activities and amenities? Or do you need either total isolation or complete urban chaos? Let me know your thoughts. Number 11 takes us to Russellville, Arkansas, where the Buffalo National River meets retirement budgets that actually make sense. Russellville calls around 28,000 people home and sits along the Arkansas River with genuine outdoor recreation opportunities. This is not just another fading small town. It is a place where retirees discover their money stretches further than they imagined possible while still having access to healthcare, shopping, and activities. The financial reality here impresses most newcomers. 1-bedroom apartments rent for $450 to $600 monthly. Two-bedroom places run $600 to $750. Monthly grocery bills average $210. Utilities cost approximately $115. Healthcare services are solid with St. Mary's Regional Medical Center. Entertainment revolves around outdoor activities, community events, and river access, almost all free or very cheap. Monthly expenses total $850 to $950 comfortably. Crime rates stay low, with occasional petty theft being the main concern. Cost of living sits 22% below national averages. The Buffalo National River provides world-class canoeing, fishing, and camping within easy reach. Arkansas River access means more water activities. The Tejean State Park offers hiking and scenic views. You get serious outdoor recreation without resort pricing. Local retirees frequently mention the surprise factor. They expected to sacrifice lifestyle for affordability, but discovered they gained outdoor access they never had in expensive cities. The pace of life slows down enough that you remember what relaxation feels like. Community events happen regularly. People actually know their neighbors. However, Russellville is definitely small-town Arkansas. Entertainment options beyond outdoor activities are limited. Dining variety means choosing between several local places you will know by heart within months. Summer heat and humidity can be oppressive. If you need cultural diversity or urban amenities regularly, this probably is not your place. The nearest major city is Little Rock, about an hour away for specialty shopping or healthcare needs. Internet and cell service work fine, but you are not getting cutting-edge technology infrastructure. The town basically shuts down early most evenings. Imagine starting each day deciding whether to fish, hike, or just sit by the river. Your rent costs $550. Healthcare is nearby and affordable. Your retirement check covers everything with money left over for hobbies. You are not surviving retirement. You are actually enjoying it. Russellville represents that sweet spot where affordability meets genuine quality of life. For outdoor enthusiasts on fixed incomes, it might be perfect. Number 10 brings us to Jacksonville, Illinois, where your retirement dollar works overtime and the biggest excitement involves choosing which of the historic sites to visit today. Jacksonville houses around 19,000 residents in west central Illinois and carries enough history and culture to keep curious red-eyers engaged. This is classic Midwest charm with pricing that makes sense for people living on Social Security. Budget-wise, Jacksonville delivers impressive value. Rent for one-bedroom apartments ranges from $500 to $650 monthly. Two-bedroom places cost $650 to $800. Groceries run about $220 per month. Utilities average $110. Healthcare access is good with Passaic Area Hospital providing comprehensive services. Entertainment includes historical sites, parks, community theater, and local events, mostly free or very affordable. Total monthly costs stay between $900 and $1,000 easily. The crime rate remains low with typical small-town safety levels. Cost of living runs 24% below national averages. Jacksonville's claim to fame includes being home to several historic sites and having a surprisingly active arts community for its size. The downtown area maintains several functioning businesses instead of empty storefronts. What surprises many retirees is how much culture exists here. Community theater productions happen regularly. Historical societies offer tours and events. The town maintains its architectural character instead of letting everything decay. You get small-town pricing with more intellectual stimulation than expected. One retiree wrote that they moved here expecting boredom but found themselves busier than when they lived in Chicago, just without the financial stress. Jacksonville proves that affordable retirement does not automatically mean cultural desert. The downside involves typical Midwest weather challenges. Winter brings cold temperatures and occasional snow that shuts things down. Summer humidity can be uncomfortable. The town is definitely small, so everyone eventually knows everyone else's business whether you want them to or not. Entertainment options, while better than many similar towns, still remain limited compared to urban areas. Dining variety means becoming very familiar with the same handful of restaurants. Shopping requires drives to larger towns for anything beyond basics. Picture waking up somewhere your money actually works. You visit a museum, attend a community theater rehearsal, have lunch at a local diner where the waitress remembers your usual order. Your rent is $600. Your bills are paid. You have time and money for hobbies and interests. Jacksonville offers proof that retirement affordability and intellectual engagement can coexist. Sometimes the best places are the ones that never needed to become trendy. Number 9 takes us to Poplar Bluff, Missouri, where the current river meets retirement budgets that finally make sense. Poplar Bluff sits in southeastern Missouri with around 17,000 residents and serves as a regional hub for the Missouri Ozarks. This means you get small-town pricing with access to services and amenities that many similar-sized places lack. The financial picture looks remarkably good here. One-bedroom apartments rent for $450 to $550 monthly. Two-bedroom places range from $550 to $700. Monthly grocery costs average $200. Utilities run approximately $100. Healthcare is excellent with Poplar Bluff Regional Medical Center offering comprehensive services. Entertainment centers around outdoor activities, community events, and river access, almost entirely free or very cheap. Monthly expenses total $800 to $950 comfortably. Crime rates stay low with occasional property crime being the main issue. Cost of living sits 26% below national averages. The Current and Black Rivers provide exceptional fishing, canoeing, and swimming opportunities. Mark Twain National Forest surrounds the area with hiking trails and camping. You get serious outdoor recreation access without paying tourist destination prices. What impresses retirees most is the combination of affordability and natural beauty. The rivers are genuinely pristine. The forests offer miles of hiking trails. Community events happen regularly throughout the year. People are friendly without being overwhelming. The town functions well with good infrastructure and services. One retiree mentioned that they expected to miss urban amenities but discovered they mostly missed being stressed about money constantly. Poplar Bluff provides enough services and activities to stay engaged while letting your retirement income actually cover a comfortable lifestyle. The challenges include typical small-town limitations. Restaurant variety means you will know every menu within a few months. Entertainment beyond outdoor activities is limited. Summer heat and humidity can be oppressive. The nearest major city is several hours away for specialty needs. Internet and cell service work adequately but are not cutting edge. The town tends to shut down early most evenings. If you need constant stimulation or urban diversity, this probably is not suitable. However, imagine waking up and deciding whether to fish, hike, or explore a new trail. Your rent costs $500. Healthcare is nearby and affordable. Your Social Security check covers everything with money remaining for hobbies and small luxuries. You are not just surviving retirement. You are genuinely enjoying it. Poplar Bluff represents outdoor paradise pricing for people who thought they could never afford retirement near beautiful natural areas. Number 8 brings us to Paragould, Arkansas, where your retirement check stretches further than the Crowley's Ridge and the living is surprisingly good. Paragould houses around 28,000 residents in northeastern Arkansas and offers that rare combination of affordability, amenities, and genuine community character. This is not just another dying small town. It is a place where retirees discover they can actually live well on fixed incomes. Financially, Paragould delivers impressive value. Rent for one-bedroom apartments runs $450 to $600 monthly. Two-bedroom places cost $600 to $750. Groceries average $210 per month. Utilities cost around $110. Healthcare access is solid with Arkansas Methodist Medical Center providing good services. Entertainment includes parks, community events, and recreational facilities, mostly free or very affordable. Monthly expenses total $850 to $950 easily. The crime rate remains low to moderate with typical small-town safety. Cost of living runs 21% below national averages. Paragould sits on Crowley's Ridge, providing some of the only elevation and scenic views in otherwise flat eastern Arkansas. The town maintains good infrastructure and services despite its size. What surprises many retirees is how well the town functions. City services work efficiently. The downtown area stays active with local businesses. Community events happen regularly. People are genuinely friendly and helpful. You get small-town advantages without small-town dysfunction. Local retirees frequently mention the pleasant surprise of discovering their retirement income actually provides comfort instead of just survival. The town offers enough activities and social opportunities to stay engaged. Healthcare is accessible and affordable. The pace of life allows for actual relaxation. However, Paragould is definitely small-town Arkansas with the associated limitations. Entertainment options beyond community events are restricted. Dining variety means becoming familiar with the same local restaurants. Summer weather can be brutally hot and humid. The nearest major city requires significant driving. Cultural diversity is limited. If you need urban amenities regularly, this location probably will not work. The town shuts down early most evenings. Internet and cell service are adequate but not exceptional. Picture starting each day without financial anxiety. You grab breakfast at a local diner for $5. You spend time at the community center, visit with neighbors, maybe drive up to the ridge for scenic views. Your rent is $550. Your bills are covered. You have money left for small pleasures and hobbies. Paragould proves that retirement affordability and quality of life can coexist when you find the right place. Number 7 takes us to Batesville, Arkansas, where the White River meets retirement dreams that actually pencil out financially. Batesville calls around 10,000 people home in north-central Arkansas and punches well above its weight in terms of amenities and livability. This is small-town charm with surprisingly good infrastructure and services. The budget reality here impresses most newcomers. One-bedroom apartments rent for $400 to $550 monthly. Two-bedroom places range from $550 to $700. Monthly grocery bills average $190. Utilities cost approximately $100. Healthcare is excellent with White River Medical Center providing comprehensive services. Entertainment revolves around outdoor activities, community events, and river access, almost all free or very cheap. Monthly expenses total $800 to $900 comfortably. Crime rates stay very low with minimal concerns beyond occasional petty theft. Cost of living sits 24% below national averages. The White River provides world-class fishing and recreational opportunities. Ozark Mountains are nearby for hiking and scenic drives. You get serious outdoor access without tourist destination pricing. What sets Batesville apart is how well-maintained and functional everything stays. City services work properly. The downtown area remains active with local businesses thriving. Community involvement is high with regular events and activities. People genuinely care about maintaining their town's character and quality. Retirees consistently mention being surprised by how much their money accomplishes here. Healthcare is not just accessible but actually good. Natural beauty rivals expensive vacation destinations. Community connections develop naturally without feeling forced or overwhelming. One retiree wrote that they expected to sacrifice urban conveniences but discovered they mostly sacrificed financial stress. Batesville provides enough services and activities to stay engaged while letting retirement income provide actual comfort instead of mere survival. The limitations include typical small-town restrictions. Restaurant options are limited to local favorites you will memorize quickly. Entertainment beyond outdoor activities and community events is minimal. Summer heat and humidity can be challenging. The nearest major city is hours away for specialty needs. Shopping beyond basics requires drives to larger towns. Internet and cell service work adequately but are not state-of-the-art. The town operates on small-town schedules with most things closing early. Imagine waking up beside a beautiful river in a town you can't afford. Coffee costs $2 downtown. You spend the morning fishing, afternoon at a community event, evening reading on your porch. Your rent is $500. Healthcare is nearby and reasonable. Your retirement check covers everything with money remaining for hobbies. Batesville represents that magical combination where natural beauty meets genuine affordability for retirees. Number 6 brings us to El Dorado, Arkansas, where oil money built a town that somehow forgot to become expensive. El Dorado houses around 18,000 residents in southern Arkansas and carries the architectural legacy of early 20th century oil boom prosperity. The beautiful historic buildings remain, but the cost of living stayed remarkably reasonable. Financially, El Dorado offers excellent value. Rent for one-bedroom apartments runs $500 to $650 monthly. Two-bedroom places cost $650 to $800. Groceries average $220 per month. Utilities cost around $115. Healthcare access is very good with Medical Center of South Arkansas providing comprehensive services. Entertainment includes parks, cultural events, and historic sites, mostly free or affordable. Monthly expenses stay between $900 and $1,000 easily. The crime rate remains moderate with some areas safer than others. Cost of living runs 19% below national averages. El Dorado's historic downtown features beautiful architecture from the oil boom era. The town maintains cultural amenities unusual for its size, including arts organizations and community theater. What impresses retirees most is the combination of small-town pricing with surprising cultural opportunities. The historic architecture provides genuine beauty. Community arts organizations offer regular programming. The town feels substantial rather than threadbare like many similar places. Local retirees often mention being pleasantly surprised by how engaged they stay. Cultural events happen regularly. The town maintains its character instead of letting everything decay. Healthcare quality exceeds expectations for a town this size. Social opportunities exist without being overwhelming. One retiree noted that they moved here expecting basic survival but discovered they could actually participate in cultural activities they enjoyed, something their previous city budget never allowed. However, El Dorado faces typical small-town limitations. Restaurant variety is restricted to local establishments you will know thoroughly within months. Entertainment beyond community offerings is limited. Summer weather can be oppressively hot and humid. The nearest major city requires substantial driving. Economic opportunities are limited if you need part-time work. Internet and cell service are adequate but not exceptional. The town operates on traditional schedules with most businesses closing early. Picture living somewhere with genuine architectural beauty at small-town prices. You attend a community theater production, visit the historic downtown, have dinner at a local restaurant where the staff knows your preferences. Your rent is $650. Healthcare is accessible and good. Retirement income provides comfort instead of anxiety. El Dorado proves that some towns manage to keep their character and amenities while staying affordable for retirees. Number 5 takes us to Searcy, Arkansas, where Harding University keeps the town young while your retirement budget stays healthy. Searcy houses around 24,000 residents in central Arkansas and benefits from the energy and amenities that come with hosting a university. This means cultural opportunities, healthcare access, and infrastructure that exceed what most similar-sized towns offer. The financial picture looks very attractive here. One-bedroom apartments rent for $500 to $700 monthly. Two-bedroom places range from $700 to $900. Monthly grocery costs average $230. Utilities run approximately $120. Healthcare is excellent with Unity Health providing comprehensive services. Entertainment includes university events, parks, community activities, and cultural programming, much of it free or very affordable. Monthly expenses total $900 to $1,000 comfortably. Crime rates stay low with typical college town safety levels. Cost of living sits 17% below national averages. The university brings speakers, concerts, theater productions, and sporting events. Downtown maintains active businesses and restaurants. You get college town cultural benefits without college town housing costs. What surprises many retirees is how much intellectual and cultural stimulation exists here. University events are often open to the public. The library system is excellent. Community involvement opportunities abound. You can audit classes, attend lectures, and participate in cultural activities that would cost significantly more in larger cities. Retirees frequently mention staying more mentally engaged than they expected. The university atmosphere encourages lifelong learning. Community connections develop naturally through shared interests and activities. Healthcare quality benefits from the university's presence and higher standards. One retiree wrote that they thought college towns would be too chaotic but discovered Searcy offers the perfect balance of intellectual stimulation and peaceful retirement living. The challenges include managing the seasonal rhythm of academic calendars. Summer gets quieter when students leave. Some areas cater more to college students than retirees. Parking can be challenging during university events. the town definitely operates on academic schedules.